Is it correct to say that Allah, exalted as He, created us from nothingness, Adam? The answer: we do not say that Allah created us from nothingness, Adam. But rather we say that Allah created us and brought us into existence after we were nothingness. The difference between the two statements is significant.
In the first statement, created from nothingness, nothingness would be the source and matter of existence, which is intellectually impossible due to logical absurdity.
This is because non-existence or nothingness cannot be a foundation or origin for existence and for things.
In the second statement, created after we were nothingness, Allah's will and desire are the source of every created thing.
It is known that Allah's power to create and bring into existence does not depend on the existence of pre-existing matter to serve as the origin of things. Rather, the mere relation of Allah's will to a thing is sufficient for its external existence to be realized. Allah, exalted as He, says, indeed, His command when He intends a thing is only that He says to it, be, and it is. Simply by the relation of Allah's will to a thing, it moves from the stage of non-existence to the stage of existence. This does not mean that nothingness was the primary matter for that thing. Rather, it means that Allah brought it into existence by His will after it was non-existent. For example, when a human makes something, that thing, before it is made, is non-existent, but the matter from which it is made was already existing. It is impossible for a human to create something from nothing, but Allah alone is capable of that.
Imam al-Sadiq, peace be upon him, said, "No one brings a thing into existence not from a thing, except Allah." Therefore, if the questioner is asking about the rational proof that nothingness could become matter for existence, then we do not say that nothingness is the matter of things, because that is logically impossible.
However, if the questioner asks, how did things come to exist after they were non-existent? Then the rational proof necessitates the existence of a cause that brought them into being. This is because it is impossible for things to create themselves by themselves from themselves. Once this is established, the intellect affirms the existence of a cause that brought the things into existence. The mere acknowledgement of their origination is sufficient to prove the existence of the originator. Amir al-Mu'minin, peace be upon him, said, "Praise be to Allah, who was not from a thing, and who did not create what has been from a thing, who uses the origination of things as evidence for His eternality. Allah, exalted as He, is the one who created things by His will without the need for an eternal matter." In the sermon of Our Lady al-Zahra, peace be upon her, she said, "He originated things not from a thing that preceded them, and brought them forth without conforming to any examples He had followed.
He formed them by His power, and created them by His will, without any need on His part for their formation, nor any benefit for Him in their portrayal, except to establish His wisdom, to alert to obedience to Him, to manifest His power, to make His creation worship Him, and to honor His invitation." And Amir al-Mu'minin, peace be upon him, said, "He did not create things from eternal principles nor from perpetual beginnings." And in another sermon, He brought forth the various types of creation not from perpetual origins. According to the Doctrinal Monitoring Center, adapted without being detrimental to the meaning.
Prepared by the Imami Islamic Library Channel.